Jim Morrison lived fast and died young. He captured the imaginations of his fans. Now his legendary exploits are portrayed in a new film. And on our Inside Story for the fourth weekend in February 1991.
Hi, everybody. Glad to have you along with us. I'm Lisa Given.
And I'm John Tesh. In the 1960s, rock music was known for the outrageous antics of its stars, but no one lived life as close to the edge as Jim Morrison. He lit up the stage with his intense passion, and he and the Doors recorded music which is still influencing rock 20 years later. The strange days of Jim Morrison on our Inside Story for today. At 21, he was a struggling singer and songwriter. At 25, he was a rock star. At 27, he was dead. Jim Morrison, the guiding force behind the Doors. The drummer for the Doors, John Densmore, remembers Morrison went off the deep end early in his career.
I think he had some demons that he was born with. I think it was inflamed by fame and fortune and substance abuse. He consciously manipulated the image that was built, and unconsciously it was manipulated by the media. And it started to get too big, I think. And he went, wait a minute, this isn't fun. And he started drinking instead of trying to find another way. And
some critics called Morrison a musical genius, others a madman. On stage, he sometimes incited the crowd close to the point of riot. He was even arrested once in the middle of a concert in Connecticut. Other times, Morrison let his music do the talking.
I'd like to do a song that, or a piece of music that's just a pure expression of joy. Pure, like a celebration of existence.
The legend of Jim Morrison is the stuff of which movies are made, and that's why director Oliver Stone decided to make this film, The Doors, starring Val Kilmer as the rock star and Meg Ryan as his wife, Pamela.
Love it when you sing to me.
We're chasing our pleasures here.
Insiders say the movie focuses on the sensational side of Morrison's personality, and there is a lot of that to work with. Morrison went to Paris in 1971 for a vacation. He wanted to visit the clubs where Hemingway and F. Scott Fitzgerald went to revisit the sites of the lost generation. These pictures were taken by a friend, a French journalist, the last months of Morrison's life.
When he was sober, it was great. When he got drunk, and he got drunk quite a bit, he would get totally out of control. For me, it was a revelation of what being famous and what show business could do to somebody, especially somebody that young.
Jim Morrison died of a heart attack in this Parisian apartment house. One of Jim's friends during those days was Danny Sugerman, who was there during all the crazy times.
He couldn't live up to the hype anymore. He didn't look like that 22-year-old guy with his shirt off anymore. He had a beard, he had put on weight, and he was writing more mature lyrics and didn't want to be a sex symbol for teeny boppers who read 16 magazine. He wanted to appeal to college students and to intellectuals and to people who liked art.
Morrison is buried here in a Parisian cemetery, and to this day, nearly 20 years after his death, young fans who never saw his concerts still remember the man and his music.
If you take a look at this grave, it's pretty small, it's pretty menial, it doesn't mean much at all. I mean, it doesn't really show much. I think that's pretty sad, because I think he's a great man.
Maybe the music of Jim Morrison and the Doors serves as the best epitaph.
This is the end, beautiful friend.
While Morrison was alive, the Doors' most successful album sold only 750,000 copies. Since his death, total album sales worldwide are about 45 million, and their records are selling almost 1 million copies each year.